Hello YouTube and welcome to the next episode of our Legacy of the Duelist playthrough. So last episode we lost 3 matches to Pegasus and I think it was my fault because I was trying to I was too hyped about, you know, getting the Duelist Kingdom saga over with, so I was getting ahead of myself. But hopefully today's a brand new day. Hopefully we can get this over with, maybe in 1 or 2 tries. His deck is still broken, you know, compared to mine, but I have faith in the heart of the cards. I think that was my problem last time. I didn't believe in Yugi's deck, but you know, today's a brand new day. I believe in my deck, and I believe we can get this win. So I'm going first. I already like my starting hand just because I have Spell Shattering. So I'm gonna be able to deal with either Relinquished or Toon World. Toon World more than Relinquished. But we gotta remember that he does have Mirror Force because, you know, he cheats, and looks like he's gonna open up turn 1 Relinquished. We have the Polymerization, which is completely useless. Oh, he's just attacking. I guess he could steal main phase 2 Relinquish. That's probably what he's gonna do. I can't activate my magical hats anymore. Okay, he doesn't relinquish. So that could be a Mirror Force. This only destroys face-up spells. So I'm actually gonna try to crash with my Celtic Guardian. And the reason why I'm gonna risk it is because I'd rather just lose 1 Celtic Guardian right now to a Mirror Force. Alright, it's not a Mirror Force. Anyway, you know, I'd rather lose 1 Celtic Guardian to Mirror Force than, you know, my boss monster that's putting in work. Alright, so here's the Black Illusion Ritual. He tributes 1 Relinquish for another one. And, you know, the only problem with this is that I don't have a monster now. So even though I can destroy that... Oh god, Toon Gemini Elf. As I was saying, even though I can destroy that... Alright, so this is kind of good. Is this a quick play? Oh wow, I didn't even know this was a quick play. I should have been setting this the whole time. So anyway, I can get rid of the Relinquish right now. Unfortunately, he didn't play Toon World, so his Toon Gemini Elf is safe. And I'm gonna set my Polymerization just because if Toon Gemini Elf attacks directly, even though it can't, actually, yeah, it can attack me directly because there's no Toon World. But if it does inflict damage, it's gonna make me discard a card. So even though I don't need the Polymerization, no need to lose the card when we can set it. Toon World. Alright, this is awesome. This is so awesome. Can you please summon more Toon monsters? No. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and chain this. I hope I'm not wasting, you know, because that was both of my Spell Shattering. So I really need a monster so I can start putting some Swords of Rebellion Light. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is like worst case scenario. So now he's gonna get 3 cards before I can do anything. And all he needs is like another Toon World or another Relinquish. And I'm done. Catapult Turtle, you... I like you, but you are useless to me right now. Nothing I can summon. Like, Yugi's deck is garbage. I mean, I'm all about believing, but come on. And I get my own Source of Revealing Light. That doesn't help me with the Relinquished. Please don't summon anything. Keep breaking. Yes, thank you. Can I please summon something? Graceful Charity. Alright, awesome. I gotta be able to draw into something I can summon. Alright, so get out of here, Multiply, and get out of here, Catapult Turtle. I'm really afraid of the Mirror Wall. I mean the Mirror Force. I don't know why I keep saying Mirror Wall. But I gotta go for it. I gotta get this damage in. No Mirror Force. Alright, so we're close. I don't want to get too hyped because he could always just top deck Relinquish and end my life. No. Yes. Thank you. You deserve to get that brick. and I'm gonna go Beaver Tilt for the game. Watch him have Mirror Force and just like completely pro play. Alright, I was a little scared, but we pulled the W. Beaver Warrior coming in clutch. Wow, we literally had to luck sack him because he had to break for like 5 turns in order for us to win that. But we got it through. We're done with Duelist Kingdom. Let's get this story over with. Pegasus, you're finished. We've won. It's impossible. My eye, my magic, it all failed me. I've lost. Loser. The duel showed Yugi that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. Spirit of the puzzle, I don't know how to thank you. He doesn't call him partner yet? My whole childhood is a lie. It was your courage and the love of your friends, had for you that prevailed this day, and your determination. We all did it together. That's right, as friends. And in the end, that's what it came down to, friends being there for one another. He won! Way to go! Yeah! We all won. Thanks, guys. So let's do a quick recap. Joey got 2nd place. Yugi won the tournament. Thea beat Mai. What did Tristan do again? Why was he even in this story? Thank you. Yugi saved the souls of his grandpa, Seto and Mokuba. However, there lurked another danger from the shadows. His friend Bakura, still possessed by the evil spirit in the Millennium Ring, had an agenda of his own. So although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Pegasus is weakened by his duel with Yugi, he's given me the opportunity I've been waiting for. The time has finally come for me to add Pegasus Millennium item to my collection. So it's pretty savage how Bakura just like rips out Pegasus Millennium Eye, like, you know, like he's Madara in freaking Naruto, just taking out Kakashi's eyeball. Like, that's literally what it reminds me of. But we finally get to move into the next part of the story. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about the uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we're in this together, no matter what. Good. I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. So Yugi's all smiles, and then Yami is like, no BS face. Later that day, Yugi and Thea came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Thea, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated that the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, so Yugi reluctantly handed it over. He is so dumb. Yugi realized that it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle. I mean, it took him that to realize it. Like, yeah, the guy's dipping with your Millennium Puzzle. Leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. Something or someone was speaking through him. I'm pretty sure Keith was dead at this point. What happened to you? I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him since he's become my mind control slave. Who are you, and what do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny as I have controlled others, and that I am not unfamiliar with the power of the Millennium Item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it of which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try to connect with the spirit inside. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You'll have to fight him alone. Alone? But I've never fought a duel without you. Such a weakling. You can defeat him, just trust yourself and your deck, and you'll find the way. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I have seen your future and foretold your fate, and this duel would be your last. It's time to duel. Look at him smiling, even though he's about to get wrecked. Actually, I hope he's not about to get wrecked, because I don't want to get wrecked. And I don't really remember what Bandit Keith uses. I don't know if it's still going to be machines. I'm pretty sure it's still machines, because that's how Yugi figures out that he's going up against Bandit Keith. It's been way too long since I watched the anime. Alright, so we got a pretty okay hand. I would have liked to go second. Let me just read this real quick. When your opponent activates the spell card that targets exactly one monster and no other cards on the field, target another card that would be an appropriate target. That spell now targets a new target. Pretty useless. I'm just gonna go with Kumori Dragon. And the reason why it's useless is because the first card that came to mind was Soul Exchange. But if there's nothing else on the field, I can't negate it. Mechanical Chaser? Is that the name? Mechanical Chaser, alright. So I do have my ancient rules to summon Summon Skull. And hopefully that back row is nothing too threatening. It could be a Metal Morph, but that's only, you know, a threat during his turn. Alright, nothing in the back, so we're good. I still don't understand why Yugi has all this high level monsters when we're supposed to be doing Battle City rules by now. It's like, get it together, Yugi. Alright, Beaver Warrior. So I can either Mystic Box the Beaver Warrior, but I'm just gonna attack it. I don't think there's a machine that I'm worried about. Oh. And as I say that, it's a Blast Spear. So bye bye Summon Skull. But it's okay, I mean, I still feel like we're ahead in the duel. He has a bunch of resources. Tribute to the Doom. What did he target? Did he target Beaver Warrior? Because I can just activate this, target my Summon Skull, and there you go. So now my Beaver Warrior is safe, because my Summon Skull was gonna die anyway. Not that that puts us in any of a better position. We need to top deck Neos or something. Yugi, your deck sucks. Alright, so we're more than likely gonna take the L on this one. He's got the field presence. We got a hand we can do absolutely nothing with. I would need like Graceful Charity to draw into some good cards. I mean, what is this, Yugi? What is this? Alright, so if he summons another monster, that's pretty much game. Yeah, that's pretty much game. So we're 12 minutes in. We can go for the rematch. I'm not too thrilled about losing duels. I mean, I'm glad we beat Pegasus first try this episode. But whatever, let's go ahead and get right into the next duel, and hopefully we can go second so that we get that extra card in hand, because with the way our deck is built, we really need a bunch of resources. Because I mean, half of our deck is garbage. And this Keith doesn't look like he's gonna be breaking like Pegasus was. Alright, so I can have a Dark Magician turn 1, but again, why am I going first? And I mean, if I draw Gaia, I'm not gonna complain about Curse of Dragon, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Tribute to the Doom. Alright, so I'm glad he used that, you know, on my Wing Guardian. So our Dark Magician should be relatively safe. We didn't get to see what the back row was last game, so still a little threatened. We'll summon Dark Magician, and then we can still set our Mystical Elf, just in case. You never know. Alright, get that out of here. Oh, he has an animation. I mean, it makes sense. Signature monster. Very laggy. Not sure that I enjoy them as laggy as they are. Unfortunately, that's just my computer, so no one to blame but myself. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape. You know, we still don't know if that face down is any threat. Graceful Charity is kind of broken. And he's running Advanced Ritual, so I guess he's running Zora or Zera, I can't remember what the name is. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Horn of the Unicorn on Dark Magician. Solemn Judgment. Hey man, pay your life points. Pay them life points, boy. So now we know what the trap was, and I guess we win the game because of that. You know, I'll trade a Horn of the Unicorn for 3,500 any day of the week. And unless that's a Mirror Force, you're out of here, Bandit Keith. It's funny how I instinctively play around golden apples, even though I'm pretty sure no one in this game would have them. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Fascinating. It appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring, sever the strings that bind this man, free his mind from the shadow realm. Look at Bakura being all badass. Bakura unseen. Bandit Keith was freed from mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever a connection so strong. So there's Marik. Where am I? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm gonna get Exodiated all over. Yugi was disturbed that there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he now would have to face. Hey, how's it going, Yugi? Not so great. I need your help, and so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. That reminded the spirit how little he knows about it, but hanging out with you might help him figure things out. Sure, but how exactly am I gonna do that? You always have great advice, just talk to him. The spirit and Tess spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which had just opened their Egyptian exhibit. They saw an ancient stone carving that depicted a battle between a sorcerer and a pharaoh. The pharaoh bore a striking resemblance to Yugi, while the sorcerer looked just like Kaiba. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them. My pharaoh, I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? I am Ishizu of the Egyptian Historical Society. I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium Necklace. Another Millennium item. Like your Millennium Puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers. With it, I have gazed 5,000 years into the past of a time when evil sorcerers threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there was one king who possessed the magic, powerful enough to stop this evil threat. The pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again. To rescue mankind from what? Don't you know? From virtual monsters. How do you know the world is in danger of being destroyed again? My Millennium Necklace also shows me visions of the future, my pharaoh. The events of the past will occur once again, and the same great evil will return to threaten us. How will I recognize this evil? I know that your memory has faded and you seek many answers. I also know the Duel Monsters tournament is beginning. If you win it, you will find your answers. The tournament that Ishizu was referring to was Seto Kaiba's Battle City tournament. Yoi and Yugi both received invitations to participate. All entrants were given a special transparent card known as a locator card. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as the Rare Hunters. These evil duelists were thieves intent on stealing the most rare Duel Monsters cards. Joey lost his Red Eyes Black Dragon to a rare hunter named Seeker. Hoping to win back its card, Yoi challenged him to a rematch. You got my Red Eyes and I want it back, so it's time to duel. I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your rare Red Eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win my Red Eyes back. Joey, what's going on? Yugimoto, he has the item my master desires. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my Red Eyes. I already told you that you have nothing that's of any use to me, but perhaps your friend would be interested in being my next victim. It would be my pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion and snare his Dark Magician, so I challenged Yugimoto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter, I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win your card back, Joey. If you win this duel, I'll hand over my Dark Magician to you, but if you lose, you must return Yoi's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, so we got 10 minutes. Hopefully that's enough to beat this Rare Hunter. Although to be honest, his deck is very unfair. I know I keep saying that about every deck, and I'm actually gonna stop saying that because that makes me sound very whiny. It's just he's running Exodia with like all the draw power you can imagine, and there's been times, if I remember correctly, where he just summons it like turn 2. It's insane. Alright, he sets a card. No draw power turn 1, so that's good. Unfortunately, I can't use my brain control because it only works on face up. So I'm gonna attack with my Gazelle. That's probably gonna be a Sangan. So he's gonna search a card immediately. Ooh, wow, not Sangan. Gear Golem, the Moving Fortress. Look at that, 2200 defense. You can pay 800 life points. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. Not a bad card. Swords of Real and Light, and here it comes. Can I get a D-spell or something? Why do I need Kuribo against this deck? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and brain control this monster, and then just tribute it for my Summon Skull. Get out of here. And now I just have to wait that he doesn't draw. I just have to wait and hope that he doesn't draw into any more stall because Swords of Real and Light is just too good. Alright, no draw power. And I'm just gonna, try to put as much damage on board as I can. I wonder if I have Baphomet here. Yep. Oh, that's not even Baphomet. It's Chimera. Alright, so one more turn for those Swords of Real and Light. I still don't see much of a draw power, but that's probably Waboku, which also kind of sucks. But next turn we should be able to attack, unless he gets another Swords of Revealing Light. Alright, he doesn't. He's gonna try to attack me directly. Oh, never mind. There's the Swords of Revealing Light. So this is what I mean by the deck being quote-unquote unfair. It's just like, it's like Weevil again. It's like all this tall in the world, but his winning condition is better than Weevil's. Weevil was trying to, just get one of the moths. He's trying to summon Exodia. Are you kidding me? Raigeki? Wow. I'm so salty right now. Graceful Charity into Raigeki. And now I have no way of getting through this monster. Even if even after the Swords of Revealing Light pass, there's nothing I can do against that 2200. Heart of Duality. Heart of Greed. And you guys see what I mean, Dark Hole. So how am I supposed to beat this deck? I mean, it's gonna come down to the same as Pegasus. I'm just gonna have to get super lucky. Hope that yeah, there's Exodia. I mean, 2 Swords of Revealing Light, Raigeki. Nothing I could have done. Literally nothing I could have done. And I don't even know if Yugi has anything to destroy Swords of Revealing Light. I mean, it definitely has nothing to deal with Raigeki or the high defense monsters. Obviously, it's not gonna work like in the anime. He's not gonna summon an Exodia piece, so I don't even know why I have Chain Reaction. Alright, so this is slightly better. Dust Tornado will help me against the Swords of Revealing Light, but I'm basically losing a turn. I hate going first. I have Polymerization, which does absolutely nothing, and I have a monster that I can't summon. Heart of Duality. Alright, there's Gear Golem. There's the Swords of Revealing Light. I wonder what he's gonna pick. Oh wow, he didn't pick Swords of Revealing Light? Maybe he already has the one in hand. Alright, you know what? You made the mistake. Get out of here. You're not getting cheap damage on me. One face down, or no mirror. No Swords of Revealing. So can I please? Thank you. I guess I should set Light Force. I mean, it's kind of a whatever type card. Oh, I can destroy a face down. We need Dust Tornado in Duel Links. If we can't get Mystical Space Typhoon, we need at least Dust Tornado. That would be fair, in my opinion. I was talking about how I want Mystical Space Typhoon, but I feel like Dust Tornado would be just good enough. Alright, so we have the answer to Sorcerer Revealing Light. I really don't want to tribute for my Summon Skull, but I feel like if I don't, I'm just gonna lose a turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and tribute summon. I'm pretty sure that's a high defense monster, and if it's not, you know, I needed to get Summon Skull and on board anyway. So let's just hope I made the right play. No, can you stop asking me, please? Alright, so I made the right play. It was another Gear Golem. Next turn we can go with our Gazelle. Another monster in defense mode. Alright, so we're good. He hasn't drawn into Sorcerer Revealing Light, which actually is kind of scary. That could mean that he already has a bunch of the Exodia pieces. We're gonna attack with Summon Skull once again. I don't want him to draw Dark Hole. I don't want him to draw Bandit Keith. There's so many cards I'm trying to dodge. But now I have, you know, now I have a pretty strong monster for all his defensive troubles. All the defensive troubles. Really, I'm just trying to dodge Bandit Keith or Dark Hole. Reckless Greed. Come on. No. Alright, here comes all the draw. You know what? I'm gonna activate my Light Force Sword. I don't think I can chain it to this anymore. Alright, so there's 3 pieces of Exodia. So he can't have more than 3 in hand already. So let's see. Alright, there's the Sorcerer Revealing Light. We don't care. I'm actually gonna chain my Light Force Sword because I believe the duel is gonna end before the 4 standby phases, so I might as well just go ahead and activate it. Obviously I can't see what card it was. He sets a card. I don't want to go ahead and activate my Dust Tornado during his turn so that he doesn't just activate a second one. So if that's not a Mirror Force, then we win the duel right now. And please, please let it not be a Mirror Force. Alright, goes through. I think we won this one. Nice. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. We managed to you know, get through 3 scenarios. We beat Pegasus first try. We needed 2 tries for Keith, but that's okay. Yeah, Yugi, you won. I'm taking Yoi's Red Eyes and your Locator card. I lost. I failed. Forgive me, Master. I tried my best. No, please, don't be angry. Yugi, that Waka's lost his mind. Remember me, Pharaoh? Actually, perhaps you don't. You were trapped in the puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter. Though he was the weakest duelist in my crew, my other minions will prove much more formidable. Yugi, what's with this freak show? Pharaoh, I've waited for you for years. Finally, after all this time, I'll destroy you. I will not allow my other rare hunters to fail like this one. I have little time for his kind of foolishness, so I've taken over his body and trapped his mind in the Shadow Realm. I am in control. So it kind of sucks how they immediately reveal Marik, because I know it took forever for you to finally like see his face. How do you control him? Each of the Millennium items contains its own unique power, so mind control is a simple task with my Millennium Rod. Allow me to introduce myself. Remember my name, Marik. Marik, what is it you want from me, Marik? I want what belongs to me. It's so dumb that they keep going back and forth. It's like, why? Just leave Marik or leave the rare hunter. And I'll take it using the strength of the Egyptian god cards. Egyptian what? Millennia ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout the ancient Egypt. This Egyptian god monster spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaoh sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created Duel Monsters, he resurrected this mighty beast as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve. You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle. You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the Pharaoh's power, the boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way. I'll use the almighty magic I gained to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It's my world now. Not yet, Marik. I'm beginning to understand why Ishizu asked me to participate in Battle City. It's my destiny to stand between you and the evil powers you seek, and I will. Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you still can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, that was weird. I knew that guy was a big creep, but who knew he was just a front for another creep? Here, Joey, take your red eyes back. You hold on to it. It isn't mine to take, pal. You won it fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters have collected tons of rare cards. Their decks are all souped up, so I know they're gonna be tough to beat, even for you. You've always had my back. It's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's gonna come in handy for you sometime. Give him Jins. Oh yes, he doesn't have Jinso yet. Besides, this means that a part of me will be a part of your deck. It's kinda cool knowing that I'm helping you save the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have the rare card requirement covered. Red Eyes wasn't the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember? The Time Wizard. Yep, it bailed me out of gems at Duelist Kingdom, and I know it's gonna save my butt in Battle City. You know, when you think about it, both of our hearts are in our decks. We're a team together. We won't let any duelist stand between us. We'll whoop this Marik creep and this rare hunter goon squad so hard they won't know what hit him. They'll be sorry that they ever decided to mess with us. Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of your red eyes. You're a true friend, Joey, and together we can take on any evil that comes our way. Alright, so that was a pretty long dialogue. Kind of made the video go over 30 minutes, but I still think we got you know, some pretty good story cover. We're in the second arc, which is my favorite, my personal favorite. So hope you guys are still enjoying this series. Definitely you know, hit the like button, leave a comment to show your support for this series. I'm enjoying bringing it to you guys, but you know, I can only keep doing it if you guys are enjoying it. So if you are, definitely you know, let me know. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.